You're famous for Robust, and you had your friends Jelly and Slogo. How did you meet them?
Funny story. So I was making a bunch of GTA videos, and it was a lot of fun, and people really liked them. That's when the channel grew even more. Right before this, it already grew on Call of Duty, and then in the early GTA days, we had GTA, but we've also had Slither, Happy Wheels, and all these other games. Right? It is too much to name. I started realizing that if I want to make cool GTA videos, there's only so much single player stuff I can do. I need people to play with. So I joined a few groups, and one was called that dudes or the dudes. No one even remembers any of that. I bet. And at one point I decided to start my own group with a few other guys. Guess who those guys were?
Jelly and Slogo.
No.
No.
That's what everyone thinks. It was Cody Brown and Aquib TV. And we started a group called Robust. That's how we would say it. So we started a group with those three guys. And we never said, hey, it's just a group for three people. So we started looking for more people to join the group. And because I would make GTA 5 stun montages, I ran into this community channel, GTA 5 something. And I wanted to post my videos on there. And the guy goes, yo, let's meet up. I'm in the Netherlands. And he's going to bring his co-founder. I'm like, okay, sounds good. Jelly was the co-founder, right? And I met up with Stefan and Jelly, and we went for some tea, and we chilled in Amsterdam. And I said, listen, I want to make these videos. And Jelly looks at me and goes, I want to make the same videos as you. We came up with some funny, stupid videos in GTA. And that's when I said, okay, Jelly, join our group, our Robust group. This is also when Aquib left. So it was me, Jelly, and Cody.
Right.
And Jelly barely spoke, he spoke English, but it was, you can tell he had an accent. I had an accent. It was just unorganized. We would just make videos and race and talk and this and that. And we started doing more and more and more of it, and it started getting more and more views. And Jelly, eventually we said, yo, make your own channel. His real name's Yella, but in these videos, we said, I'm not going to call you Yella. That doesn't roll off the tongue very well. I'm going to start calling you Jelly.
Right.
I'm going to call you Jelly. And then he goes, I got to make a new channel. We go, guess what? It's going to be called Jelly. And he made the new channel. We all shouted out the new channel. Very quickly did it blow up. And we started making more and more and more videos. And skip a few months, we're starting to grow. We go to this gaming event called Gamescom, and there we meet up with this other YouTuber we know called the Gaming Lemon. We made a video with him. He introduces us to one of his best friends, Slogo Man, Josh.
Yeah.
And there we decided, hey, okay, join us. Jelly stopped his university. Slogo is still going to school. Cody was still there too. We started making videos together. Eventually, Cody, we had a falling out with Cody, and he left. And then it was me, Jelly, and Slogo. And for years, we just kept making videos. We kept on studying the YouTube game. We made a bunch of IRL videos, and those were the ones that really took off. That was what set us apart. We added in the personality based content rather than us just being a group of guys that play games. It's like, no, we actually show you we're there together, and we go and make it very personal. And everyone had their own unique selling points. We made a lot of videos together. That's really how we met.
You lived with Jelly and Slogo at one point, right? Like kind of like a YouTuber house?
Yes, I live with Jelly, and then we sometimes made it seem like Slogo would live there too. But I did live with Jelly for a year in Amsterdam. Yeah.
It was like one of the first like YouTuber house mansions or whatever.
Yeah, very quickly did we realize that if we all get together, we can combine our strengths, our knowledge, our powers, and make really good videos together. And it was great. Yeah, like those were some of the golden days for us, because we would record and then we could make great videos together and fun videos together, and we could sit down and brainstorm YouTube, or we could go to parties together and network there together. It was lovely, and Slogo would come over every now and then.
What do you think the longest like recording session you had was?
Oh, we've had 8-hour recording sessions, right? That's like pretty common. A full work day. You wake up and then you get on Discord, get on TeamSpeak, on Skype, whatever we used back then. And then it's like, cool, go. All right. And someone goes, I got to go on holiday next week, or I got to go to LA for a week or 2 weeks. I'm out. And you're like, all right, let's pre-record all these videos, because we would post 2 videos a day.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, all right, let's source these videos. Let's set them up. Sometimes a race would take 2-3 hours, right? And then the game would crash. You're like, I lost the recording, right?
Yeah.
But we would often spend 6 to 8 hour days of recording. Like, that's just the recording part, right?
Which types of videos did you enjoy doing the most? The real life videos with Jelly and Slogo, or the gaming videos with them?
Yeah, it was a balance, right? So the reason we were able to upload so many videos is because we would do the gaming videos together. But what the fans loved the most, based on the stats, were the ones where we would be in real life. Like, we would be together there. That was the fan engaging content. And if I could say, all right, let's make the most viral channel of us 3, it would be like a Sidemen channel where it's all 3 of us doing IRL content. That's literally what the data shows would be the most viral content. But know that if we would do IRL videos, it would have to be 1 for me, 1 for Slogo, 1 for Jelly. This is 3 IRL videos, and they're super time consuming. So they would be us in preparation. We would prepare for them while we're doing this grind of daily videos, and then we'd put out a banger video. And some of my most viral videos, and everyone's most viral videos, include some of these beauties.
Why do you think your GTA videos with Jelly and Slogoman did so well? Like, is there anything that you could like pinpoint the success, or was it random?
It was a bunch of things, right? So first of all, we'd really had mastered the early days of YouTube, right? And we would make these videos on crazy races. We would spend hours looking for these races, because that's what our main thing was, right? We'd spend hours trying to come up with cool video concepts, and hours on trying to come up with dope thumbnails and titles, and we would all share it around, and really try to make the best videos possible for the audience. And everyone had their own strengths, right? And everyone had their own weaknesses. And it was a combination of all of us doing that over and over and over, day in, day out. It was a grind that you can never imagine. It was every day, hours and hours of recording, of editing, of thumbnail making, of uploading. 14 to 16 hour days were common, so much so that, school was not a thing, seeing friends was not a thing. And those were the really grindy days, the early days, but they set a tone of like, this is what's possible if you spend some time and energy on focusing on YouTube.